shit.
Okay, we are live now.
Period.
Okay, what do I usually be having the phone? Oh, the towel.
The blankets.
The towel, the blankets.
India Badu.
India Badu. Hello, watcher, whoever you are, because I can't see who you are.
Nova, I don't want to yell at you today. Get back, Jack.
Let's get this going.
No. Little girl.
Nova, get down.
Get down, girl.
I'm finna put you behind this gate.
You're going to be real mad then. Oh.
Okay, hey guys.
Hey, y'all.
We're here.
Today.
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 We're here. Got one more minute. I guess not, but by that clock, we got one more minute.
I'm about to be fighting with a dog in a minute.
Nova, go sit down. Go. We're going to get some time. Let people come on.
You make me want to throw my page out the window. That's what I've been thinking about all day. Till MC, is it MCI? So cut the line, break my lease so I can move.
Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo. I wanna put your number on the call block.
Okay.
Tell AOL, make my email stop. Cause you a bugaboo. You bugging what you bugging, who you bugging me, and don't you think it ain't cool? All right. For my intro music. So that gate is just amazing. I gotta text my neighbor and tell him this gate is such a blessing. How's everybody doing today? So it's Tuesday, and you guys know Tuesdays are for Wine and Grow. I'm Ken.
Oz is Kay.
She's Kay. Oz is Ken. And this is Wine and Grow. We grow when we wine, and when we wine when we grow. When we grow, we need wine.
Y'all know
we took a week off, so cut me some slack.
I needed that break.
We needed that.
Yeah.
So we took our own advice and practiced some self-care last week. We were both tired. If y'all obviously y'all my friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
I had big old birthday celebration for my grandmother. So I was tired. I needed to sleep. And Fran was just in a relaxed state. So we just relaxed. We chilled. We just took a week off. And here we are, we're back. So
yeah, sorry for
any inconvenience.
No notice. I just know my days have been running together, and I just needed to just not do nothing.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dominic?
Oh.
So anyways,
sorry.
Self-care is the best care. Yes, thank you.
I forgot that we haven't been going live from Zoom. So
yeah, so we're not used to the comments pop up on the screen. We didn't go live from the Zoom. We just did it straight from the Facebook today.
Yeah.
So today's topic is bugaboo, right? Because what do you do when you don't want to talk to somebody and they won't stop coming at you? Like, come on now, just like Destiny Shell says. Every time I think about this episode, I think about that song, and when because it's real though.
No, it is. It is, because they feel like they can change your mind, and when my mind is made up, sorry, there's no hope for you.
Yeah.
No means no. We learned that in school.
And I was thinking, though, like about this, like, another side of it is like. Sometimes, though, do you think we can be pushing people away? Like, do you think maybe okay, because last night we went to an amazing showcase, right? We went to an amazing showcase, and it made me think about it. Because when somebody really likes us and they're showing initiative, and we don't know how to receive it, it can look like, it can be irritating to us. We can look like somebody's bothering us because we're not in a state where we're ready to receive that type of affection. And it's just really somebody showing interest. It's just that they're showing interest in us.
But we've had this conversation though too.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, I've currently I have a friend that is interested, and I've made it very clear, but we still hang out, but I also all the while we hanging out, I know that we have great conversation, but that I don't have an attraction to that person. I don't feel that I'm pushing them away, because initially, years ago, I actually used to like this person. As I got older, or not even as I got older, during that time though, I saw that it was just this person was clingy, and I would block them. And then time would pass, because right now I don't feel like we should have to block people if we telling them no. So of course I would unblock them, and because years have passed. Sorry, because you said that you could not find me on no social media. That was the reason why.
If you're watching,
that is the reason why you cannot find me for years. Is because I had blocked you and then unblocked you. But then we ended up meeting up again, and we did exchange numbers. And this person was saying that they were interested, and I did go ahead and hang around them, but they still had that same energy.
So it's really the energy that comes off the person, like because. And we, like you said, we talked about this before. It's like, if it's somebody who you like, it's cute to you, right? Like, oh, he called me again, or he checked up on me again. But if it's somebody who you don't like, it's like, oh my God, like this man didn't call me every day for the last 7 days to tell me good morning, But like, so it's irritating you because you don't have that same attraction, and and I'm like, in the state that I'm in, because I mentioned to y'all before, like there's this guy who was showing interest in me, and I was trying to figure out if I like him, and I told him that for real, he was like, he told me that he thought I had a mean streak, and I had to really think about it. I was like, cause I'm not mean, so I'm like, I think it's just you. I said, I'm questioning my energy around you, and his response was, he thinks that I just have a fence, like my guards up. So he's like, I think you just guarded, and I'm like, I thought about that, which is why I'm still giving it a chance. Because I don't want to miss something, like sabotaging it for myself. So I'm like, we'll see, But I'm like I told Sequoia, I was like, I'm not going to keep trying though. Like, I'm not going to keep putting myself in a position to try to figure out if I like you. Like, and I was reading the scriptures today, and it was like, let your no be no, your yes be yes. Like, anything that's unclear is of the enemy. And that's just period. If I'm unsure about it, it's because I'm not supposed to be doing it. Like, I'm not forcing my yes. I'm not forcing a no. It's like, I'm just unsure. So it's like, that's a no. Just go. So like, yeah.
And Dominic, it's nothing wrong with giving a person a chance. Because we're not saying we're not giving them chances. Like, I've given this person a chance. I consider them a friend. So, of course, I still go around this person as a friend, but I do let them know that for me, right now, it's not nothing more than friends. I don't I don't have any other type of attraction to this person.
And and it's like, are we wrong for doing that? Because I have friends like that too. Like, people who I've told, like, I know you like me, but I don't. I'm not, and this person has chosen to still be a friend. That we can still be friends. Like, are we leading these people on?
And this is what
are they trying to be our friends to try to change our minds?
And sometimes it is that. So I actually had to tell this person too at one point that I wasn't sure if we could be friends, because I already know. I feel like I know what your intentions are.
And that goes to Keisha. Keisha said people think the no right now, and this means no right now.
Yeah. So I had to tell him, like, I don't want to feel like I'm leading you on by continuing to stay around, because I know that's not what I want. So I'm being very clear. Nothing is distorted. I promise you. Nothing is distorted. So it's not like he doesn't understand, or any person for that matter doesn't understand what I'm saying. It's just you're choosing to hear something else.
Yeah, like, and that's not your fault.
That's a personal problem.
Yes, if I'm telling you this is what it is, but you're choosing to still do this and do that, that's your, but I also have to watch the way I receive it, right? I got to check you. So if I know you like me and you bringing me lunch, you're not bringing me lunch every day as a friend. I know what you're trying to do, so I'm going to stop you. No, don't do that. Like, so we have to, like Sequoia said, like, the key in this is really just being honest and, not leading somebody on. Like, that's the only way you can not lead somebody on is if you're honest.
That's period, because men do it too, and we think that a lot of us think that we can change a man's mind, and they'll be upfront with us at the same time, saying, I don't want no relationship, I want to focus on this, but if you want to be around, that's on you.
Yeah, like somebody
make that choice.
I'm in this group, and I forgot what it's called, but anyway, somebody had posted a meme, and it was like, would you get upset at a dude if he basically told you up front that all he wanted was sex? No. Because you're being honest.
Exactly. I know
I know your intentions. I'm glad I know your intentions. Don't lead me on blindly, because I don't want to like no bugaboo. Like, have you ever been a bugaboo?
I mean, I don't know. Nobody's told me that, and I don't want to make myself. But for me, I always feel that I'll be wanting to keep boundaries myself. Mm-hmm. So I'll, keep my distance sometimes, and probably won't text somebody for some days or call somebody, because I don't want to feel like I'm being clingy. Yeah. But and sometimes I could be making that up in my mind that I'm feeling that way. Mm-hmm. But if I feel that way, then I know I need to pull back myself.
Energy is real. And we've said this before on the show. Energy is real. Oh, and I have a friend, right? And we was trying to figure out if this friend like me, like, do this? Like, what is it? Because it's like, you always let me come into your space, but it can never be more, so it's like, what it is. It's like, what is it then? Like, you know what? You don't like me. But some people are just afraid to say when they don't like you. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They want to keep the friendship, but you got to learn how to let people down easy, and keep in a relationship with them.
Man, be honest with me. If I feel like I'd have made it.
Hey, Uncle Ron.
Girl, and I smell when I say his name. Hey, y'all. Hey, new people. Hey, Harold.
Right. Hey, y'all.
But I just feel, be honest with me, because I'm going to be honest with you. And if I feel like I've made a situation awkward, I'm definitely going to exit stage left myself. You ain't got to tell me, because
don't nobody want to feel like they don't nobody really want to be chasing nobody.
Period.
Like even men, like men are considered, like they're hunters, right? You're going after women. But at the end of the day, you don't want to feel like you're chasing somebody down for their attention. Like, you want it to be reciprocated. You want the energy to be reciprocated. Yeah. And that's what I told dude. It's just like, I want to feel how you feel about me. I want to feel about you. Like, I want to come after you. I want to chase you too. Like, and if I'm not feeling that way, that I don't, you can't force me to.
Allow me the time. If it gets to that point, allow me that time. And I had to tell this same person, because they kept asking me about certain things. I had to tell this person too, if anything happens, it will happen naturally. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to force nothing with nobody. Mm-hmm. I don't have the time to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that, because now if you're trying to force something, it's not even that you want me. You want what you have made up in your mind.
Yes, like you're just infatuated with the relationship, the idea of the relationship. It's not even me, and I'm not going to get into something just to say I have it,
and be unhappy that now, because I didn't have this, I didn't want you. Mm-hmm. That's just the thing. I knew it's like,
because then you set yourself up for turmoil, like just terrible energy, just terrible energy. Like, what does that even look like? You on a date and you with somebody who you don't want to be with, like, you just like I can't, because like I'm a fun person. I want to have fun. So that's why when he was like, you got a mean streak, and I really had to think about it. Do I? No. Am I mean, friend? Like, no. I'm not.
I told her it's them, it's not you. And because although because you were still giving that person a chance, no matter what the situation was, no matter how you felt, you still allowed that person in your space to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
They are just different. They are just different from what you're used to.
Which I think people need to do, right? I think people need to, and we talked about this, like giving things a chance. Mm-hmm. Like, don't just shut something down immediately because it doesn't look the way you thought it was supposed to look. Mm-hmm. Give yourself some time to actually fill it out and see how it goes. And that's, and then you make a decision, mm-hmm. Because I've easily not liked somebody off jump and then started to like them, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna see what happens, yeah. Because it happens, I don't like you today, but tomorrow, oh my God, he did this, and blah, blah,
yeah.
blah,
Yeah, because we spending that time together, mm-hmm. But if it don't happen, it just don't happen, and be okay with that, because I'm just not the one for you, but there is somebody for you. It's just not me.
What do y'all think? What's an easy way to let people down? Like, in situations because it's like you can be...
I don't think it's an easy way. It's just being honest. Mm-hmm. And depending on where they're at in their lives, they're gonna take it how they're gonna take it. Mm-hmm. They feel as they're gonna be hurt, or they're gonna be like, I understand.
Yeah. Let's break down his lyrics to this Bugaboo song, right? Because it's like how she said, it starts off smooth, right? You don't really know.
Realize I don't want you.
You don't, like somebody can.
It's the part for me,
right? Like, you don't really know that it's going to turn into that when you first talking to somebody, mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, they blowing up your phone. Can I see you? It's like, I just told you I was busy. It didn't change. Not gonna change. But you're calling me again.
What you doing?
No.
The same thing I was doing when you called before.
Like people who, like that's clingy. It's clingy, and it's unattractive. Clingy is unattractive. So there isn't an easy way, but honesty will keep a bridge with boundaries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody's calling on Facebook.
Are you serious? Mom?
She's trying to get on the video.
No, she's doing a group chat in my mama doing a group chat in our family page. She's tweaking right now. There isn't an easy way, but your honesty will keep a bridge with boundaries. Okay, right. So, right. Be like it's like so just having you just gotta have an adult conversation. I don't like when people don't do that though. Yeah. Like just stop. Like people just
but sometimes I feel that if it's already communicated that you're not interested in and I just choose to just stop talking to you, I don't feel like that's a problem.
But that's different than somebody who just like made it seem like they was interested and then they just stopped talking to you.
Yeah.
The audacity, right? Like next week, like
we should have moved that one up because
there's so much to talk about.
That would definitely need to be moved up.
Yeah.
There's no easy way. I even had somebody that I wasn't interested in constantly ask me. I thought somebody was calling me. Okay, Carol.
Bye.
Had asked me why I didn't feel the way I felt, like what was wrong with them, basically why I wasn't interested when I already told them that I wasn't interested in why before. But I still gave them a chance. If y'all knew how many chances I actually gave this person to waste my time.
Wow, that's deep. Chances to waste my time.
The very last time I gave him a time to waste my time, he told me everything that he did not like about me.
The audacity.
And you think I owe you an explanation? First of all, you just see me whole get ghetto on here. You think I owe you an explanation about anything, sir? I don't owe you nothing. Because my stepfather was just watching, so I don't know if he's still on here. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe anybody nothing. But you specifically, I don't owe you no type of explanation on nothing because you told me everything that you don't like about me, and then I didn't even say anything to you. Mm-hmm. I didn't even have a chance to talk to you, so for you to actually get to know me. But again, you had this idea in your head, and you talking about you want me, but you don't really want me. You want what you made up. Mm-hmm. You want me because you cannot have me.
Mm-hmm. Do y'all think that's what being a bugaboo is about, though? Like, it's the chase that excites people sometimes, like, so I'm coming after what I know I can't have, but you turn it into a nag. Like, y'all ever been a bugaboo? Somebody told y'all was a bugaboo?
And nobody ever told me that. Nobody has ever told me that, but again, I try to make sure that I'm not being that. So,
because because what I think it is it's the awareness that we have of what it feels like to be bugged, right? So you're like, I don't want to put that energy on somebody else.
Darius said, only way to get a man to stop pursuing you is to have another man in your life. He will stop then. Other than that, he will still feel he has a chance. That's not always true because people don't care. And this is men and women. They don't care about you having somebody.
Bugaboo with an eye of the beholder. Some people, because even that, like, people like competition. Like, oh, you got a man, it's okay. Like, it's disrespectful, but they still be trying to come after you. And then that's when you got to block them. You got to do all this other extra stuff that you don't want to have to do because you're an adult, but you have to do it anyways.
And sometimes I don't mind giving people a piece of my real words because they, but if I got to be very blunt with you, I don't have a problem with that. It may hurt your feelings, but at this point, you act like you don't get it. So I'm going to make you understand. Without having to block you. You'll stop then. That's the way I feel.
I haven't had a lot of bugaboos because I'm really nice.
I'm nice.
So,
I ain't gonna say really nice. I'm nice.
I'm really nice, and I think I have to stop. I had a bad habit of leading people on, So this is new to me, like being like upfront people, like when I'm not interested and not not letting them chase me for nothing, like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell you, like, cause I don't want to be told, like, so.
When my words are straight saying I am not interested. That's clear as day. I am not interested. I have to tell somebody that today. If you watching, you know I ain't interested. But I am not interested.
She is cold-blooded, okay?
At this point,
because I'll be like,
you want to understand?
I think, you're a cool person or whatever. I think we should just be friends,
I don't want that friendship either, though, with this person. So it's just like, I wasn't cold, though. I said, I am not interested. Have a good day, love.
That made it not cold. The love at the end, right? I'm good, love. That made it not cold.
Enjoy your day.
What was that little meme going around with Future? Wasn't it I'm good, love, or something?
Yeah.
What was it?
But I mean, how else do you want me to say it? Like, that's clear.
Mm-hmm.
That's clear, and you can't make me change my mind. It's made up. Sorry.
So, more of the story, friends, don't be a bugaboo. Because a bugaboo could be a man and a woman, right? We're not just talking about men. So, yeah, like let's just not. Like, let's just reciprocate the energy that's being given to you.
Yeah. Harold said this conversation is necessary, but once we get honest with each other, we still have no direct control of people.
Right. We don't. Like, now your bugaboo is turning into a stalker. Because I told you plenty of times that we're not doing this here. We're not. So now I got to report you to the authorities. Since
I moved, don't nobody really know where I live. So
there you go. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
That part.
There you go.
That part.
Yeah, but and that's what he was saying. Like, that's the key principle that we covered in this is basically being honest. And at that point, once I put it out there and let you know, now the ball is in your court. Like, there's something I can do, but just don't bug me. You don't try to change nobody's mind, okay?
You're trying to wait it out.
Don't try to be. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Chasers, you keep throwing the bait out there, but I'm not no track star. My chasing has its limitations. I know I'm a great catch. If you're not interested, I can move on. It's so many other options. Exactly.
Now, again, it depends on where you are to be able to understand that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but you know what? I wonder too if these people who being bugaboos, like, they probably bugging at other people too. Like, you're not the only person who's being bugged.
No, but have the audacity.
Some people that's just their character. Like, they be pouncing on women or pouncing on men and want to get attention and, oh, it's me, talk to me. And then now you got this chance and you do shit with it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, y'all. But then they'll give you examples of somebody else doing the same thing to them that they doing to you. My face just be like, you talking about, so they popping up at your house? They blowing you up?
Come on, we said you would want to be a caller right now. We don't have the Zoom. We usually be on Zoom so that we can do the whole little. You know what, Harold? We'll have you on next week. How about that?
What's next week's topic?
The audacity.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the season finale.
Oh, we definitely. We might as well. Oh, but that's normally when we do our You want to do a happy hour?
Yeah. Happy hour next week.
Zoom next week.
We're going to do a happy hour Zoom. So get y'all drinks ready. Get us on happy hour. And then we're going to have a conversation about the audacity, which is basically people doing stuff like, just like, y'all know what the audacity is. Like, it's just like, mind-boggling.
They get beside themselves.
Like, how? Like, what gave you the nerve? The nerve of you. The nerve.
You tried it.
So yes, here we're gonna have you. I think that'd be a good conversation. He'll be good on that.
Yeah.
He'll be good on there.
Yeah. Y'all, I love y'all.
Right. Okay. Because we coming to our 30-minute. It'd be an hour when we having other people. When we have other people, because we be getting into those. Sometimes we get into sidebar conversations. But I think the moral of this conversation is to be honest and to know when to stop.
Is a bugaboo and a stalker the same thing?
No. Because a stalker, like, that's another level of a bugaboo.
Level. They probably riding past your house or sitting outside your house. Mm-hmm. Talking to you on the phone while they sitting outside your house and you don't even know.
Scary. I've had a stalker.
He said, dun dun dun. Well, I got to read it like that. When the bugaboo becomes a bugaboo while declaring you're clingy, the game changes and the honesty becomes null and void.
They claiming that you're clingy, so I'm the bugaboo, but I'm saying you clingy.
I mean, if that's happened to somebody,
like that's happened to you.
If that ain't happened,
you was the bugaboo
me,
and somebody told you was clingy. That ain't look.
That ain't happened to me. Like I said,
so they're basically insane because you thinking that I'm the person who's being extra and you the one who being extra. You're insane. Get away from me.
Because you played a part. You played like you didn't really want that person around. Then when you let them around, you showed your true colors. That's weird. I think today's women are so indecisive. How?
And that's why I had that conversation early on about knowing when to give something a chance, right? Because that's when you're making your decision. So so I'm not sure about you, so I'm gonna give it a chance so that I can decide. So, like, it's not about being indecisive, it's about knowing what you want and not settling for something else. Period. Do you have a specific example, Mr. Warren? Like, what he said? I can't
understand. He's not clingy. But, I mean, you can still just be on to... You can still play the scenario. You can be a part of the skit. Why not? It was your idea.
No.
Yeah, because the real world example is me probably recording my daily life or showing y'all a text message or something between a person. That would be a real world example. That's true.
Everybody don't be honest and they be like everybody, not like it's psychopaths. Psychopaths. Like they don't, and some people really be thinking it ain't a problem.
Yeah.
Like they think you want them to do that.
I don't.
And that's why it's important for you to be clear as the other human being, the woman or the man. You have to be clear, set boundaries, and I think that was Vicky who said that. Like boundaries are important in situations like this because those people can easily turn into stalkers if you leading them on. Mm-hmm. So you got to be careful because your safety can be at risk. Like because that's stalker tendencies, a bugaboo, but it just ain't a stalker. So be careful out here. Like make sure y'all being honest with people and setting boundaries, let them know what it is because you don't want to be leading nobody on and then they thought y'all was getting married and you was really with somebody else. So you bound to get your wig split.
Well, she being honest with the fact that she used that.
Bound to get your wig split.
Okay, Grandma.
Exactly. You bound to get your wig split. That's with somebody like you deserve that. Like because that's hard. That's heart wrenching, you know. So be careful out here, y'all.
I appreciate y'all honesty and topic selection. Thanks, Harold.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna close this out then. You know, again. So next week is our season finale. We're gonna put the plugger out for happy hour, and we're gonna have special guest Harold on the show next week. You can't get out of this now, right? So we definitely
be available.
Yes, this time next week. So, but we're gonna do happy hour first, so 6:30, and then we'll jump on the
Harold, bring your friends along.
Yeah, you could bring your friends. Brian can come.
JD, you tried it.
What?
Talking about some y'all on here capping.
Capping about waves.
You tried it. You tried it.
But what? Where's the live? Where's the live? Please, come on. See, this is we need the Zoom.
And it wanted to be down today.
The Zoom was not working for us today, so we can't invite y'all on here. But you know what, JD, we might have to have you back next week too.
He's supposed to keep our heads intended too, so nobody will get their wig split. Swerve on them. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious.
I want to know.
Of course, would come on at the end.
I know.
Y'all on here capping.
I want to know what he talking about.
Just saying
stuff. Ain't got nothing to say. It's okay. We got you next week too, JD. We need you back.
I feel like we should have all guests that have been on this season back on the happy hour.
Okay. So we gotta hit up Brad.
If y'all available, obviously.
And then a new guest, Harold, because he ain't been on yet. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for the inputs. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.